हिंदी में लिख रहा है. नो साउंड. आज तो बच्चे आ रहे मस्त.
I think it is audible now. Students, just let me know now, am I audible or not? We are sorting with the issue, just let me know. Sorry for the inconvenience you guys have faced. I can see a lot of comments over there. Am I audible now?
बहुत noise है. Just listen to.
Am I audible? Lot of noise. Rupali, I guess I am audible now. Please check your voice. We are sorting that issues. Hello and welcome to all the students out there present right now in front of me. So what I was talking about was, my dear students, we are in आवाज की problem है. Yes Rupali, we are working on that. Okay, the team is working on that. I know that there is issue with the voice, but at least I'm audible now to all of you. Please give us just few minutes to get it sorted. Okay, thank you, all of you guys are here and listening and carefully doing everything. Sorry for the inconvenience you guys have faced. Coming back to what we were studying, by class 9 CBSE NCERT is not released, but the problem is you guys are getting the content at your school. Now comes the question, ma'am, where to study? By here to study, you have to study from here itself. Yes, now Arya, thank you. Okay, welcome Rupali, welcome for telling us this. I hope that it's even clear with you. The voice is clear or not, just give me that input also. If not, then we will work on it too. Fine. Coming to it, beta, we have one book, that is part 1 book. I already taught you one chapter, that is understanding social science. Okay, that is understanding social science. You guys gave me a very good response to this chapter. Hope you guys got that chapter very nicely. The second and the third chapter is from geography. Okay, so as you can see, the title of today's life, as you can see, the titles of today's life is that we are going to study what? All important topics from this geography. However, the first chapter which we have to study here is beta shaping of Earth's surface. Okay, shaping of Earth's surface. This is actually your second chapter in the list in the book, part 1. Are you ready, guys? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready. Okay, give me a thumbs up.
दोबारा करना.
Okay, great. Now, so starting this chapter, that is interiors of the earth. Starting with the chapter that is interiors of the earth. The chapter is shaping of the earth's surface, and the first topic is interiors of the earth. But see, the content is in such a way that you have to understand thoroughly this chapter, shaping of the earth's surface, right? In the surface of the earth, you guys see plateaus, you guys see mountains, you guys see plain areas, somewhere you see deep trenches, lot of things are there. So how they are formed? They are not the result of a single day. We guys are aware about that. It takes millions of years to frame that, to get the framework of the earth what we see today. So when we deeply understand this thing, okay, when we deeply understand this thing, so we come to the point that actually somewhere the responsibility is of the interiors of the earth as well as the exteriors of the earth, right? Along with that, the responsibility is of the movement of the earth. Like earth is the only planet which has life. By why? because of its formation, because of its, like what we can say, atmosphere, because of the water available. Along with that, the factors responsible for the layout of the earth, that is the context of this chapter. That is the context of this chapter. Okay, so are you ready for this? Ma'am, class 9 syllabus has changed. Yes, Kalyan, entirely the syllabus is changed, beta. Up till now you were having 4 books, now we'll be having 2 books. And if I talk about the syllabus, it is totally changed. Previously what you guys studied was Nazism, Russian Revolution and all those things, but now the point is not that. You are no longer going to study that. Rather, it will be about history of India, about the ancient history, medieval history, modern history, all that we are going to study. Okay, so to all the students who were not clear about the change in syllabus, this is the detail. Coming back to the session, we have to start with the interiors of the by this is something you guys were studying in class 6, class 7, right? This is actually something by interiors of the earth. So this is the earth's surface. Okay, when we go deep in the earth, right, when we deep down go to the earth, however, we can't reach out there. If you go too deep to the earth, you will burn out because its temperature is damn high. It's so high. Then how come it is possible that we know about the interior of the earth? It is because of certain activities of the earth that is resulted by its movement. Okay, so beta, there are 2 movements of the earth. Okay, there are 2 movements of the earth. Number 1 is rotation. Okay, number 1 is rotation, and the second one is revolution. The second one is revolution. Right? What do you mean by rotation? What do you mean by rotation? Pay attention, say. Rotation means when the earth is moving on its axis. See, this is earth. For example, it is moving on its axis. This is earth. It is just moving here only. Okay, this is rotation. But we have another movement when earth is revolving around the sun, and that is known as revolution. Hi ma'am, I am old and family road to, sorry, I am old and the family road to, I don't get this point. Okay ma'am, thank you, you for kids, yeah, we are for kids here. So these are the 2 movements of the earth. Because of this movement, there are a lot of things going inside and outside the earth. So first we have to understand what's inside the earth actually. Beta, according to the temperature, the pressure, the density of the material inside the earth, we have divided it into 3 layers. We have divided it into quick 3 layers. So repeat after me when I am saying. You have to repeat when I am saying. So the first one is quick. First one is crust. Now what is crust? Crust is where you are standing right now, or might be sitting, or might be sleeping, or whatever you're doing. So crust is this topmost layer of the earth. What is crust? This is the topmost layer of the earth, and it is the thinnest layer. It is the most thinnest layer of the earth. You have to remember it very nicely. After the crust, we will move to the second layer, and it is not as hard as the crust. Like if we see, we are standing on the land surface, it is quite hard. That's why we are able to stand over it. But when we move beneath the earth, right, what is going to happen? Here you will feel that it is more. Have you seen plastic? Have you seen plastic? When we burn that plastic, the state in which it is, what's that? Molten state, right? It's not liquid totally, but it's not hard as the earth crust. It's the state that is somewhere in between. Exactly the mantle is. So mantle here particularly is into a molten magma state, okay, or molten plastic state. And this is the second layer of the earth. What it is, my dear students? So this is the second layer of the earth, semi-molten magma, which is known as. However, it is thicker than the crust. It consists of molten and semi-molten what? Magma. Pay attention. The material that is present in the second layer of the earth is known as magma. Okay, that is present in the second layer of the earth is known as what? Quick, fast, magma. And then we have third layer. And then we have what? Third layer, that is innermost layer of the earth. and then we have third layer, that is the innermost layer, that is core, and this is a place where you reach, you are gonna burn. Why? Because the temperature increases as we go from one layer to another at the center. It increases a lot. Okay, then how did we researched about it, my dear students? Whenever there is a movement in the earth, either it is rotation or it is revolution, what happens? Sometimes this liquid, molten liquid, make roots and come out. It comes out and scientists started doing research on it, and this is how we know about the interiors of the earth. Getting my point? And now this is in solid. However, in core also beta, there are two layers, inner core and outer core. Okay, the outer core is in liquid, however the inner core is solid. Okay, now one more thing beta, that you need to write down right now as note. Why it is note? Because this is something we have to write in our copy that's not present in your book. What's that? There is one more, I won't call it a layer, I will call it a sphere. Okay, between this crust and mantle, okay, between this crust and mantle lies asthenosphere. Ay bhai, what is this asthenosphere, ma'am? Beta, asthenosphere is that molten magma on which land surface is floating, or I will say that crust is floating. How? How come possible? Have you seen a river on which a wooden block is floating? Have you seen that? Anyone? Can you tell me fast, quick, fast? So, whenever there is liquid which is of less density over which a solid of high density is there, it will naturally float over it. Similarly, asthenosphere consists of that liquid, molten magma which is of less density than the crust on which the crust is floating. And here comes the theory that world wants to know in your class 9 syllabus. Okay, so ma'am, I like you. Okay, Kajal Kumari, thank you for that. Fine. I hope that you got the topic up till now. Give me a thumbs up if everything is clear up till now, so that we can move to the next very important topic of class 9, chapter 1. Chapter what? 1. Okay. Shaping of Earth's surface. First topic was interiors of the earth. Now we are moving towards the second topic, that is theory of plate tectonic. By what it is? So I think that in your childhood everyone played one game. What's that? Game was that jigsaw puzzle. We were able to add that jigsaw puzzle, na? So ma'am, do you mean that this earth, okay, where there are different planets, is it a jigsaw puzzle? Are you sure about that? Yes, I'm pretty sure about that. It is a jigsaw puzzle. How? Prove us. Yes, we will do that. So first we will understand this theory of plate tectonic that scientists gave us. Okay, basically when you see the earth's surface, it is crust. Okay bhai, it is crust on which we are living. Then beneath it we have mantle, and this mantle is in magma form, molten magma form, and then we have core. Fine ma'am. The earth is continuously rotating and revolving. Whenever, now physics comes here, I don't know how in SST physics comes, but nothing can be possible without science. So when we talk about this, see, whenever there is movement in an object, either a force will be applied to the object or the object will start applying the force on it. Okay, now what is that? Everything went skyrocket, is it? No, pay attention. Whenever the object is in movement, either the force will apply on the object or the object will apply the force. Clear to it? Whenever the earth is rotating, beta, earth is rotating or revolving, the earth is in movement, right? There will be impact on the crust also. Force will be applied on crust also. Getting my point? One thing that I want to tell you, that the crust is not a single landmass. It is not possible that on earth there is a single landmass. So what it is? There are n number of plates. What there are, beta? So there are n number of plates. What are those plates? They are majorly, right, divided into major plates and minor plates. That jigsaw which I was talking about. So there are so many big jigsaws and small jigsaws too, which connects with each other, join with each other, and forms a complete earth. How? Let's see that. So, see, there are so many number of minor plates which we are not going to talk about today, because even I don't remember their name. You need not to remember them. What we have to remember in today's session is major plates. Okay, what we have to remember, come speak after me, are the major plates. How many major plates are there? So you have to see this on the map. Pay attention. We have North American map by North American plate. So do you know about North America? Yes, that is a plate. Then we have South American plate. What do we have? South American plate. Tejasvi, ma'am, is this class 9th? Yes, Tejasvi, this is class 9 bacha, and we are studying the most important chapter, that is shaping of Earth's surface. So as you guys have new books this year, you guys are worried about how to study, what to study. This is the perfect place where you can get the complete chapter. And yes, do not leave fast, because we have so many practice questions in the end. Okay, so hope you will be watching it and practicing it, because this is going to help you only. Coming to it, so what happened? The earth was divided into many major as well as minor plates, bacha. So when we talk about major plates, like see, North American plate, we have South American plate, Eurasian plate, the complete Eurasia. Eurasia is what? What is Eurasia? Anyone in the class right now? Which chapter is this, ma'am? Beta, second chapter of the book, new book, part 1 book, okay, of class 9, and first chapter of geography, shaping of Earth's surface. Okay, hi Abdul, how are you? Hi Tejasvi. Hello to everyone present in my class right now. Moving to this Eurasia. What is Eurasia? Anyone in the class who can tell me what is Eurasia? Judge, it's very easy. Eurasia, what is added to make Eurasia? 2 continents. Name fast. Europe, ma'am. Europe. Tejasvi, Europe with which continent? Europe with which continent? Second one. Very good. Europe with Asia. See, Europe with Asia. So Europe with Asia is together known as Eurasia. If someone did not knew about this, see, this is it, Eurasia. Then we have African plate. Right now where Africa is, Somali plate, Somali island particularly, then Indian plate, Australian plate. So these are the major plates. Ma'am, how these plates are important for making the theory of plate tectonic? Beta, see, now comes the main topic. So this was Earth millions years ago. Pay attention. This was Earth million years ago. In this Earth, there was a single landmass. Okay, there was a single landmass which was surrounded by water from all the 4 sides. Okay, which was surrounded by water from all the 4 sides. Yes, this is a proof that there was a single, these continents were not divided, there was single landmass. This was referred as Pangea. This was referred as Pangea, sometimes looking like atom now, but it is not. Then, and this was referred as Panthalassa. This was referred as Panthalassa. So we have Pangea and Panthalassa. Now what happened? Earth is rotating, Earth is revolving. Force is applied on this single Pangea and Panthalassa. Force is applied on this Pangea and Panthalassa. Now what happened, bhai? Now what happened? So this single landmass is now divided into 2 parts. Okay, single landmass is divided into 2 parts. Okay, northern part and the southern part. Okay, what? Northern part and the southern part. Bacha, this northern part was referred as Laurasia. Laurasia. Okay, and this southern part was referred as Gondwana. Don't you find it is a jigsaw puzzle? Single landmass breaking into two. Now this two landmass will be further broken away. How? Let's see that. So this is the Earth's surface. Pay attention to this. This is the Earth's surface, which will be further divided into North America, South America, Eurasia, then we have Africa, then we have Australia, we have Indian plate also. Now, ma'am, are they broken from here? Yes. Like from Gondwana, Southern America is formed. Like from Gondwana only, Africa was formed, divided. Like if I talk about Gondwana again, Australia got divided and moved away. Why is this happening? Everything is happening because of rotation and revolution. Everything is happening because of the rotation and revolution, which is applying force on this land surface. Now coming to this point, ma'am, you told us this theory, bhai. This is referred as theory of plate tectonics. How you are going to prove this theory? So what scientists did na? They started joining these jigsaws. Like if we see particularly this one, beta, this is your South American plate. This is your South American plate. Don't you think that it is going to be fit with the African? This is African. Right now they have joined that jigsaw puzzle. So the land boundaries of these continents fit easily with the other one. Getting my point or not? So this is how it works, and it was proven. We have seen certain fossils present in South American plate here, which are also present in the African plate here. Right? We have seen that in South America there was no gold, but it was present in Africa, and somewhere here it is present, South African plate. So this proves this theory of plate tectonic. Tell me, clear to everyone or not? Now, is it clear to all of the students present or not? Great. Great to see you guys here. Hello, welcome to all. Hello to all the students. Great, great. So this is referred as theory of plate tectonic. What the chapter asks is, first, interiors of the earth. Second, theory of plate tectonic. And this is the brief of theory of plate tectonic. Okay? Now, ma'am, but the chapter's name is by shaping of the earth's surface. What is the name of the chapter? Shaping of earth's surface. How is this plate tectonic theory responsible for shaping the earth's surface? On the earth's surface, what do we have? By mountains. What do we have? Plateaus. How are they formed? Is the plate movement responsible? Yes, they are responsible. Okay, so Pradhan ji, hi sister, good evening. Hi Pradhan ji, how are you? Good evening to you also. Great. Great to see you here in my class, and I hope you will be here up till the end. So, coming to this plate tectonic movement, pay attention beta. This is the earth's surface. And this earth's surface is referred as crust. I just told you that below this crust there is a molten magma layer. There is a layer of molten magma which is referred as asthenosphere. Now you guys are aware that on this crust there are various major and minor plates. There are various what bacha? Major and minor plates. Beta, again this is liquid, this is solid. This solid is floating over asthenosphere. That means some movement is there. Yes, so we are going to study about these movement. Number one, divergent movement. Number two, convergent movement. And number three, transform movement. Okay, ma'am, can I call you sister? Yes, you can definitely call me sister. I have no issues and I'm fine. Great. Great to see you here. Are you also a class 9 students? Just let me know so that we can have a brief introduction where you study and how you started your preparations or not. Or class 9, what help do you need from my side for SST particularly? Okay, so if you tell me that, it will be quick and super easy for me to guide you for your class 9 studies. Coming back to this, so we have different movements, right? See what happens beta, Pay attention. Sometimes you will see ocean on the land and ocean on the land, exactly over the land. So you will see ocean, that means water, or land surface. So there are two types of plates. There are two types of plates. Otherwise, first thing, either it is land plate, okay, or it is oceanic plate, okay. It is oceanic plate. But what happened? Whenever there is rotation and revolution of the earth, these plates are moving, okay. This movement is such a way, either, pay attention, either the plates are moving away from each other. The plates are moving away from each other. Can you see that if tectonic plates are moving away from each other, they are created a what? They are created a difference in the land surface, isn't it? Right? Can you see that there are certain mountains between which there is a valley, right? Can we connect this here? Yes, I'll tell you a very, very good example of this, and the example is, you guys live in India, right? Everyone here is Indian, right? Very good. So we have this example. Do you guys know about two mountain ranges in India? One is Vindhyan mountain ranges and the other one is Satpura mountain range. What is that, ma'am? So let me tell you that beta two plates moved away from each other. So this is Vindhyan mountain ranges, this is Satpura mountain ranges. The plate moved away from each other. The land area in between got deepened. When it got deepened, valley is formed here. What is formed here? Valley. In this valley, a river is flowing, and that river is Narmada river. Which river, my dear students? Narmada river. So whenever two plates move away from each other, what happens? What happens? So there will be construction of a new landform. There will be construction of a new landform, and here is how valley is formed. Here is out what is formed? By valley is formed. Okay, clear to everyone? Very good. Moving towards the next one, that is convergent movement. Now converge. By what will happen? Two plates are there, tectonic plates. They are coming close to each other. I'll tell you with the help of a book. मैम आप एटीट्यूड बता रहे हैं बेटा, टू whom I am showing the attitude? You talk to me. I'll not show the attitude to you. You talk to me at least. Okay, so these are two plates. Plate number 1, plate number 2. When these plates are colliding with each other, see what's happening? It is convergent. It is converging with each other. See, it's coming together, and crash. What will happen? When the pressure will be applied from both the sides, it will go like this. Don't you think that mountains are being formed? Yes. Upright land surface is being formed? Yes. So whenever two plates come to collide with each other, convergent movement is there, forming towards what? Mountains. And this is the example of convergent movement. So here was a plate tectonic, here was a tectonic plate coming towards forming a new surface, that is mountain. Clear to each other? This is called mountains. Yes, Pradhanji, it is called mountains. Next is about transform movement. See, what happens in the transform movement, bacha? So there are two tectonic plates. Either it can be a land place or it can be an oceanic plate too. Two plates, they are moving in this direction. Not at all forming any new surface, not at all destructing any new surface. So what is happening? It's just moving like this. This is referred as transform. We will revise it once again with the help of these two elements. First is divergent movement. This is a land surface. The tectonic plates move away from each other. In between, what is being formed? Valleys are found. And this surface is referred as block mountains. Okay. Now, coming towards next one, convergent movement. Two plate tectonics, two tectonic plates coming close to each other, other, crashing and forming the structure of mountains. Okay. The third movement is transform movement. transform movement where no new land surface is formed, my dear students, or no destruction is being done. Okay, अंग्रेज सही से पढ़ा ले अब, oh my god. अच्छा चलो, so here it is about types of plate tectonic movement. Now this was something from the interiors of the earth. Now we will be moving towards the exterior of the earth. This was what? Interiors of the earth. Now we will be moving towards the factors affecting the exteriors of the earth, right? This time plate tectonic force each other. Yes, correct Pradhanji, you're very much correct about this. Now coming towards the forces that acts on the surface. See beta, the chapter is actually about the landforms on the earth. Mountains, maybe it plateau, maybe it plains, and each of them has a reason to get formed. Right now, what plate tectonic, what we have learned, this is actually the reason of forming some of the landforms, but not all of them. So, ma'am, how to understand about all of them? See, beta, on the Earth's surface, there are various natural factors. Like there are running river water, there are like wind, then we have lot of things. We have glaciers, we have fast flowing rivers, a lot of them. We have rainfall. Does this rainfall affects in the formation of landforms? Yes. Ma'am, can you explain the phenomena? Yes, beta, I am here to explain you all those phenomena. Okay. Beta, how you are feeling that I am showing you the attitude? Can you please tell me, because actually you are misjudging me, and we can solve that issue by I'll show little less attitude if you feel that, right? Okay, so the first topic is weathering. Now, by what is weathering? Pay attention to this. You might have seen some big rocks around you, right? And you might have also seen sometimes when you go after years and see that rock, you will see some breakage in that rock, breaks, or it's divided into two parts, or there is certain what we can say differences in the type of rock what you saw earlier. How it is, how that breakage occur, that is actually because of this concept known as weathering. Now, what is weathering? Weathering comes from a word weather. And what is weather actually? Weather is a phenomena that is day-to-day atmospheric phenomena. Like today is a sunny day, so it is a day-to-day phenomena. In your place where today is a sunny day, tomorrow it might rain. It happens in Bangalore every day. In the morning it's so heat, and in the evening it's good rain showers. So that is weather conditions. Because of those weather conditions, there are change in the rock surface also. We have to understand them very nicely. First is, what is weathering, beta? It is the process. Okay, weathering is basically a process. It is a process in which rocks are being broken down into pieces. So, because see, there were rocks all around, they broke into pieces which eventually led them to formation of soil. Do you guys remember it or not? In class 6 we were studying that soil profile. You are making diagrams, you are doing assignments and a lot of things again and again regarding that soil profile. You guys remember that? So these rocks get break into two pieces, it get into break more into sediments, then move from one place to another, deposit somewhere else and forms the soil. This is what the process is, right? I am from USA, पर मैं थोड़े दिन के लिए अपनी नानी के घर हूँ. Okay, sister Sarohi, thank you for that. Thanks for that, beta. I'm glad actually you are liking it, because this is something very important for your exam, class 9 students particularly. And then we have one more comment, sister बारिश के कारण glacier rocks and stones. Yes, जाता है. Yes, exactly, correct one. Right? Now coming to the next point, beta. What happens? Sometimes those rocks broke into pieces but do not move from one place to another. They are still on that same place, and that concept is weathering. Okay, again, what is the process by? So the process is in which rocks are being broken down into pieces at the same place where they are, they do not move. Okay, this process is known as weathering. What are the types of weathering here? So beta, first one is physical weathering, second one is chemical weathering, and the third one is biological weathering. What is the difference between the same? See, physical weathering, that means breaking up of rocks, happens because of the physical factors. What are the physical factors? Rainfall, sometimes river flow. By river flow with great intensity, we go and see Ganga river. Great intensity, it can, yes, break the rocks into two pieces. So whenever the rocks gets broken into two pieces at the same place because of any of the physical factor like rainfall, river water, wind, glacier impact, etc., then what happens? It is known as physical weathering. Say after me, everyone who is able to understand this concept. It is known as what, bacha? Physical weathering. Okay, the second is about chemical weathering. It's about what? Chemical weathering. So now whenever like acid rain, you might have heard about this concept, that because of the gases we are using and the fumes we are releasing from the industries, what happens? The atmosphere is getting mixed with those gases, which actually leads what? Acid rains to happen. So those chemicals comes directly to the rocks, it comes, and because of that change in chemical reaction, by what is rocks? Do they contain mineral? Yes, mineral comes from rocks only. Mineral comes from the crust only. So whenever there is, because of this chemical effect, breaking of rocks, it leads to chemical weathering. Okay, the next is about biological weathering. By what is biological weathering? Have you seen trees of so strong roots, right? Those roots sometimes break the rocks also, like banyan tree is particularly famous for that. So what happens? So roots are so strong that it grabs the rocks and because of its pressure it break it into two pieces. Third one is referred as biological weathering. Okay, so beta, yes, this is known as because of Prasad ji, you're talking about glaciers, rock and soil. Correct. This is known as chemical weathering. So we have three types of weathering: physical weathering, chemical weathering and biological weathering. Okay, next question will come. What are the uses of this weathering? What are the uses of this weathering? First one, it helps in soil formation. What is this, beta? It helps in soil formation. How? So this is a rock. Okay, it get broken into two pieces. Now there are two small rocks. It will further get broken into many pieces. It will become what? Sediments. It will become sediments. These sediments will be broken, finished, mixed with humus, mixed with nutrients, a lot, and will lead to the formation of soil. And this is known as helps in soil formation. Okay, the next is break rocks into pieces. That's very obvious. Helps in releasing minerals. Beta, minerals are present sometimes inside these rocks. When they get broken into pieces, we are easily able to extract those minerals. Okay, the next one is it creates natural landforms like caves, arc and valley. Exactly. Whenever there will be weathering, that means breaking away of these into pieces, certain landforms can be formed. Okay, ma'am, Aditya Raj is able to understand that. Great. So here we understood one of the most important topic of this particular chapter. What's that? And that is weathering, beta. Okay, so from where we started today's class? We started with the interiors of the earth. How many layers are there in the earth's surface? Tell me, Aditya, how many layers are there in the earth's surface? Now it's question time to all the students watching me right now. How many layers are there in the earth's surface? I have questions also. So first you do this, then we will move towards the questions too. Let's move towards some of the question for this, then we will complete the chapter first. Okay, so 3 layers are there. Very good, Aditya. 3 layers are there. The topic what we have studied up till now, we are going to practice this via these questions. Okay, everyone who know the answer can quickly give me the answer in the comment section, and let's check who is correct and who is not, and who is still confused about this easiest topic of the what we can take all time. Question number 1. Which layer of earth is the outermost layer? Yes, Aditya, I can see your comment that you know there are 3 layers particularly. Very good. And help in good soil management for farming. Yes, actually, whenever there will be movement in the rocks, wherever there will be new sediments being deposited, new soil will be formed. That's very correct. Ma'am, आप अपने बच्चों को पढ़ा रहे हो? Beta, I'm teaching actually. So you give the answer as B, that is core. Who gave this answer B? How can core be the correct answer? PDF, you will get it in the description box. See, the link is being there. So which layer of the earth is outermost? Beta, regarding the PDF, you can get it in the description. Session PDF is added in the description. Okay, bacha? It is asked by Neha Ranjan. Okay, so it's there. The PDF is there. If we talk about which layer of the earth is the outermost layer, arey bhai, outermost layer is crust. Then we have mantle. At the center we do have core. So outermost layer is crust. Who answer B? I am going to. How can it be core, bhai? How can it be core? We are asking bacha outermost. See, this is innermost. Do not get confused. This is something very, very, very obvious. Okay? This is innermost layer, core. Chalo. Next question out here. Which layer of the earth is mainly composed of iron and nickel? Let me see who knows this. This is something we are studying since childhood. So, can you see my chat? Yes. Sickloth, saw that you gave the correct answer. Okay, I saw that. Don't worry about that. I'm seeing all your comments. So, next question. Which layer of earth is mainly composed of iron and nickel? Beta, see, let me tell you, there are 3 terminologies that we have to remember. That is crust, mantle and core. In the core, okay, in the core, the composition is made up of, the core is made up of nickel plus iron, okay. And now it is also referred as Ni for nickel, and you know that in chemistry, what do we refer iron as? Fe. So it is popularly known as Nife. Yes, it is popularly known as Nife. So actually core is the core's composition is such a manner that it is referred as Nife, nickel and iron. Now ma'am, the question is, there are 2 options regarding the core, outer core or inner core. So beta, here pay attention. Sometimes whenever the question comes in a way that you are confused about, actually we have a logic behind it. So how you have been, Tejasvi? Okay, so it is basically outer core which is referred as Nife. Why? Because here in the inner core the temperature is quite high, which is not possible for us to access the composition there. Okay, chalo. Next question. Which of the following is an example of an endogenic factor? Now, this is a very, very good question. Okay, good question. Let me tell you the brief introduction about that. So, beta, for the formation of landforms, meanwhile you keep answering. I want your answers fast. Okay, fast. So, in the formation of a landform, there are 2 factors. Okay, there are 2 factors which are responsible. One is endogenic. Okay, one is endogenic. Okay, the other one is exogenic. Endogenic as well as exogenic, right? Endogenic forces, I told you in the starting, earth is moving, rotation plus revolution, movement equals to force. Movement equals to force. Force inside the earth crust, outside the earth crust, right? Whenever we talk about the force inside the earth crust, it is known as endogenic forces, like the movement of that molten magma, the crust leads to the formation of new landforms. Similarly, we have beta exogenic forces. Exogenic forces, that is outside the crust like river. Then we have rainfall, okay, then we have wind and many more like that, glaciers too, right? Getting my point? I don't have this chapter in a book, I am here for time pass. Say cloth, this chapter is in your book. You can't say that. The chapter is included in your book and this is the first most important chapter of your class 9. So I don't know which book you are referring to, right? Since now SST book, particularly NCERT is not being released, right? NCERT is not being released. We all are referring to different sources, and what I am referring right now is the best possible book for you, which your teachers are also teaching in school. It is Goyal publication and everyone is teaching from here. Ma'am, do you have SST book? Sick. Sick. You're calling him sick, yaar. What is this? Earthquake. Very good. So which of the following is an example of endogenic? Bhai, wind is an exogenic force. Very good. Earthquake is an endogenic force. The correct answer is B. River action, again an exogenic force. Very good. And then rainfall, again outside the earth crust. So I hope that you understood that basic of this question. Very good. Clap to all of you. Very good. Which of the following is not an agent of erosion? Okay, which of the following is not an agent of erosion? So beta, we have two topics. One was weathering. What is weathering? Breaking away of rock into two pieces without the movement on the same place. But whenever those broken away rocks move from one place to another, this is known as what? Erosion. This is known as what? Erosion. Now tell me the correct answer. I'm waiting for your answers. Ma'am, our school is still teaching old NCERT. Bhai, that is a problem, beta. How many chapters did they taught you up till now, teach you up till now? Can you please tell me? How many chapters they have teach you? Schools are not starting new NCERT, they are teaching old NCERT. Okay. However, majority of students to whom I am in contact or I am talking to, majority them started teaching what we are teaching. Okay, so basically we have group of teachers on WhatsApp where we discuss about the academic curriculum and the problems of students. And what I have been informed that majority of the teachers in the school started teaching this content from a publication which basically gives us the framework of what you are getting in future. So trust me a lot, beta. I know that whenever you get the new NCERT, this is something your content will be. You have to trust me for that. Okay, so do not worry about that. We are not switching to new NCERT as per our school set. No beta, sick cloth, that's not possible. Okay, the day CBSE release the new NCERT, your school have to follow that norms. So that's not at all possible for that. Okay, sunlight, why? Okay, we'll talk about this. Why sunlight? Great. Prasad ji is asking why sunlight. Narendran is telling me the answer, sunlight. Coming back to the question, which of the following is not an agent of erosion? By wind. Now what is erosion? Pay attention. Erosion is a process. Okay? First understand what it is, then we are able to answer it. So erosion is a process in which broken sediments of rocks, okay, broken sediments, why, how they are broken? With the process of weathering, right? Broken sediments of rocks moves from one place to another, moves from one place to another. This is referred as what, beta? Erosion, right? Get it? Now coming to the question again, Which of the following is not? What we have to focus upon is the word not here. What we have to focus upon here is the word not. ठीक है भाई? So wind. Don't you think that wind carries those sediments you guys have faced? Like if you are living in North India right now, recently you guys have faced that dust storms around you recently. Isn't it? You guys have faced it. What's that? That wind is carrying the sediments along with them. So it does. Rivers, by rivers, alluvial soil is formed how? By this process. Glaciers, yes. But what actually is not one of the factor? Sunlight, beta. How sunlight helps us to take the sediments from one place to another? So yes, D is the right answer. Very good, Tejasvi. Acha, you mean that you were not answering the question. Okay. My name is Sai Sankar Pradhan Maharaj. Oh, so big name. Sai. So can I call you Sai? Will that be perfect for you? So I will be calling you Sai, and I hope that you will be present in each of my life. Okay? Very good. Yeah, I got your name. Sorry for calling you Bablu, Pradhan or Pradhanji for a long time, as your username ID is on that name. Now how won't I call you then? So thank you for telling me, and I will be calling you Sai from now. Okay? Tejasvi, you got that answer. Very good. Everyone got this answer. Okay, Aarti. Fine. Get it. Next question. The Himalayas were formed due to. So you guys studied about the plate movement. Let's judge it. So Himalayas are formed because of which plate movement? Then I'll tell you in detail. Options are A, divergent plate movement, B, transform plate movement, C, convergent plate movement, or D, due to volcanic eruption. Let's see who can judge this answer very quickly. I'll also check that who is the first one to give me the answer. Okay. So let's see that too. K is not the option. K, where is K? It's A, B, C, D. How can it be K? Okay, Nagendran is saying A because of divergent plate movement. Think about it again. Ma'am, A is correct. Rathin Mondal. Rathin, are you sure? Sure. Tejasvi is here with the option B. So, I get the answer of Nagendran. Very good. Then I got the answer of Rathin. You are saying A. Tejasvi is the one who is saying B. Rest all of you are giving me the answer as A. So now let's check. So you guys are telling me about the formation of Himalayas, right? If we move to North India, we will see the great Indian Himalayas, which we call as protectors. Why? Because they protect us from the cold winds coming from Russia and China directly. So ma'am, B, I think. Yes, let's see who is correct here. Beta, what happens now? Pay attention to it. Like, have you ever heard this, that the height of the Himalayas is increasing every year? Anyone you heard this? Let me tell you that. Yes. The height of the Himalayas is increasing by 1 inch every year. And what is the mystery behind that? The mystery is tectonic theory, or the movements of this tectonic plates. Beta, see, pay attention to that. To the north of this Himalayas lies the Eurasian plate. Okay, lies the Eurasian plate, which is in the movement, which is in the southern movement. So here there are beta what? Barricades. Yes, we can call them barricades. So this is Eurasian plate. Here in the south of the Himalayas, it is Indo-Austrian plates. Okay, Australian, not Austrian, bhai. Indo-Australian plate. And this plate is moving in northern direction. This plate is moving in northern direction. So, if you are thinking that it is a divergent movement, not at all correct. Why? All the students who are guessing A, you are pretty wrong. Why, beta? Understand that. That's very important for us. Let's not make fun of it. We have to understand it better. This Eurasian plate is moving southward. Indo-Australian plate is moving northward. Both the plates are colliding with each other, which is referred as convergent plate movement. When two plates are colliding with each other. By these are the two plates. These plates are colliding with each other. What happens? Mountain-like structure is formed, which I told you in the starting of the chapter itself. Get it or not? So how are the Himalayas formed? By Himalayas are formed because of this convergent plate movement. Not volcanic eruption? No. Why? Because in India there is only one active volcano. Question comes from here. Okay, tell me the name of only one active volcano. Tell me, of India. And now this is tricky. Let me see. Whoever tells me the correct answer will get the melody chocolatey. Yes, watch the lecture, you should have know the answer. Very good. Sick Cloth is saying that if you have watched the lecture, you should have known the answer. Now, to the students who actually don't know, ma'am, from where we need to see the lecture? Beta, on Deeksha Vedantu, same platform, I already uploaded the lecture. Right, it is a detailed description where in detail one shot only the chapter description is there. Sick Close had watched that. So you guys are waiting for what? I don't know. You guys have to go and watch that lecture completely to understand the basics of what? Shaping of Earth's surface. Okay, lot of topics have been discussed in today's session. Some of the topics are still pending, which we are going to do in the next classes. Barren Island, Ratin Bondal, very good. Barren Island. Tejasvi saying island. Barren, then someone said and completed it as Barren Island. And where it is? Location of Barren Island, tell me fast. Location of Barren Island. ChatGPT users, exactly, just went to the ChatGPT, only active volcano in India, and they got the answer Barren Island. Now they are going back and searching where is the Barren Island. Who is going to tell me? Where is the Barren Island, bhai? Half information given by ChatGPT. Quick, where is Barren Island? Why it is taking a lot of time to answer it? Why your ChatGPT is not working or what? Andaman, Tejasvi is here. Now Tejasvi will write Andaman in one text and then we'll come back and write Nicobar in the another one. Yes, it's in Andaman and Nicobar. Good. And this is the only active volcano. However, since long time, lot of years back, it's not still active. No volcanic eruption have occurred for a long period of time, but it is one of the single active volcano in India. Okay, very good beta, very good to all the students who put efforts to find it and who actually got one fact clear in this class. Okay, so now pay attention. This is what the session was about, to make you clear about the plate tectonic movement and the process of weathering and erosion. I hope this is pretty clear to you. The rest of the lecture is in the one shot. You need to go clear that concepts. By the time I come next time, I will be bringing you a lot of MCQs, lot of questions to practice. Okay, any doubt up till now, just let me know, otherwise we'll end the class for today. Quick. Any doubts? To all the students who are new, what you have to do? That's your basic responsibility towards your teacher, is to subscribe the channel so that whenever I come live next time, you get the notification that ma'am is live. On the same channel, we teach science, we teach maths for class 9th and class 10 students. Meanwhile, you can also share it with your friends. Tejasvi have a doubt here. Yes, Tejasvi, can you please share? I am going to sort that out today before leaving. Let me know your doubt. Doubt is no doubt. Sick is like, doubt is no doubt. I am already sick of studying. Is it? Sick, you are so rude. No, it's okay. Take care of your health and heart. Okay, sister, same goes to you. Take care of your health and heart. It's so hot in North India right now, right? So take care. Keep yourself hydrated, my dear students. Okay, Tejasvi, you were asking a doubt, please. I'm waiting. You please ask your doubt, bacha. Let's sort that doubt, then I'll leave. Okay. No doubt. Are you were just trying to make me stand here for 2 more minutes. Okay, bye to all the students. Love from my side. Keep yourself healthy, safe, and we will meet soon in the next class. Up till then, what do you have to do? Your responsibility to subscribe the channel right now. And if you in case you're struggling with class 9th SST, go watch my one shots already uploaded with a lot of details there. Okay, so you are going to enjoy it. I am pretty sure about that. Bye bye. Meet you in the next class.